slow, slow, slow. Today we're heading out to Colmont OHV Park again for redemption in the Rubicon 392. If you saw in the last off-road video, we took the Rubicon 392 out to test the all-new Rough Country 3.5-inch suspension lift, but we were stopped in the middle of our testing because the lockers would not engage. Now in our most recent video, we solved that issue with Z Automotive's Z lockers, and now our lockers seem to be working correctly. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. We do have some friends that are going to be tagging along. So on today's adventure, of course, you're going to see the Rubicon 392 on 38s in the fresh new lift. Hopefully the lockers will work. And then we've got the INEOS Grenadier. It's on the 255/70 R18s. Front and rear lockers, sway bar disconnect, all the stuff. We've got a Jeep Wrangler Sport lifted on 35s. Got some awesome Yokohama 35s. And then we've got the Jeep Sport Unlimited JL with the BFGs on it. And then we've got a Land Rover LR3 with 255, I think it's 55 R18s. So we're gonna be testing all these out today, going out to the trails here on Colmont to see what kind of trails they can all go through. And I'm sure we're gonna find plenty of places that are gonna be pretty challenging for most of these. Now you guys have seen us go through a lot of these trails in the Rubicon 392, but it's hard to portray how hard they actually are in this machine. So with my friends out on the trail today, hopefully this will give you a new perspective. Now for the first couple trails of the day, it's really just to gauge the capabilities of each machine. We need to test things like the clearance, entry angle, departure angle, and breakover, just so I can be sure I'm not going to destroy their vehicles taking them down the wrong trail. Slow as you can.
Whoa, bottomed out big time.
You didn't, you're good. Yep.
That was not good.
Slow! No, a little bit. Put your tire on that big rock. With having such a wide range of different vehicles out on the trail today, you're going to see that each person's really going to be taking a different line. That'll be adjusted to the vehicle's capability and the driver's capability. So all that comes into play here. But for the first trail of the trip, this is a pretty good test to figure out what the vehicle and the driver is going to be capable of. All right, Eric. Yeah, on the rock and go down slow, slow, slow. You're good. Hold on.
What happened?
You're just on the frame right here. You'll be able to go forward and you'll be fine. You're gonna get off the frame in like 2 seconds. So if you just pull forward a little bit, you're already in 4-wheel drive.
From?
Yeah, just pull forward just a little and go slow. Yeah, slow as you can. Now you're gonna be, hold on a second, you're gonna be coming off this rock. So just go really slow and it'll ease down and won't hurt anything.
Okay.
Just go really slow. Slow, there you go. Now slow right here. Slower the better. There you go. Slow, you're about to come off one. There you go. Dodge that rock. For those of you that haven't seen the previous video where we took out the INEOS Grenadier, let me just tell you, this thing's pretty darn capable. It does a lot more than you'd expect, and it has all the features that you need off-road. All that being said, this thing is still on stock tires, so it still runs into some ground clearance issues every now and then, but he just put some new skid plates on, and that's really going to come in handy today. The next section on the trail is a really steep downhill descent. Now for this, we get to test out the gearing and really what the low ranges are capable of in these different machines. The easiest way to maintain control the whole way through, if you have the right gearing, is to let your foot completely off the brake and rely on the engine braking to do all of the work for you. But not every vehicle is capable of that. Now, just like every other adventure, there's so much more that happened on this trip than what you're going to see on the footage, but let's go ahead and skip to my favorite playground.
Hey, you can come up this way. Honestly,
You can do it.
this is pretty easy. Go. Hold on. Go, go, go. Woo!
came back through, the XJ was still sitting there dead in the water at the bottom of one of the worst parts of the trail. I told the owner I don't mind at all to put the 392 to the test to see if we can pull him back out. I know it's really hard to tell on camera, but this is a super steep trail, and with all of the loose boulders and rocks, it makes it pretty difficult, but we managed. Go all the way behind where my Jeep's parked, or his Jeep's parked. Don't stop. And this is a Sport on 35s, no lockers, no sway bar disconnect, and it's been doing great, obviously. If the Land Rover's been going through it, then this can do it pretty easily. But this is his first time off-roading. Oh yeah. I think it's just a normal 3.6. Oh yeah. It's hard to beat a Jeep. Stock Jeep, don't matter. You got it. Keep going. Don't stop.
So what's in this?
It's a 3.0 twin turbo. Are they twin turbo? Yeah, the super engines. I believe it's BMW's 3.0 twin turbo engine. I don't believe it's a single turbo.
If it's a, you talking the new Supras?
Yeah.
B58 single turbo.
Okay, so it's single turbo.
In this?
Yep. Same engine, it's that BMW one. Yep. It's like a 2023. Got front and rear locker, sway bar disconnect.
So the headlights maybe they're real new.
Yeah.
But the bodies are still.
Yep. And then the interior on them they're new too. But it's been doing really good even with stock tires, you know. Very nice.
What is that?
It's an INEOS Grenadier. We've got the Cherokee in tow, so it is right behind us. We're going to pull it the rest of the way out here. really tell that thing's behind us.
You got it. Hold on to it. Yeah. You're good. Now just go straight up.
Craziest thing I've done all
Hold on. Hold on.
Go slow. Slow, 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 slow. Stay on that line. Slow. Oh, yeah. That's good. It's just the exhaust. Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Go back.
What, just let me go that way.
You can't. That's what I'm telling you. Go back. Just a little. Yep, just do it. Just go back. You're good. A little bit more. Stop. Cut hard this way. Now you're good. Oh, slow, slow. Okay. There's a big rock. Yep, you're good. More this way, driver. Driver. Slow. Yeah, now go slow. Slower. There you go. Very nice. This thing's doing awesome. Very good. Yep, you're good now. You want your driver tire to hit this. Good. Just keep going straight. Keep your wheels 100% straight. Slow. Only touching a mud flap. Now you're good. Keep it straight for just a second. Don't cut that hard so your back tire don't hit it. Now you can cut it all the way. Yeah, you're not gonna make it over that. Stay right on the inside of that big rock. Yeah, you're good. Then you can cut this way. Just right. Oh. Gracias, amigo.
Pull forward a little bit?
Yeah, or you want to. Yes.
All right. Oh, it's so quiet back there.
Es muy bueno. Very good. You just graze over top of every rock by this much.
I know. It's like really is.
So close. Oh, except for that one.
That was weird.
Taylor about ripped her whole bumper off right there.
Just on the approach, not the park.
Yeah. For those of you that watch the videos regularly, you already know this is one of my absolute favorite spots at the entire park. It really allows us to test out the suspension and capture it on camera pretty easily. Now, the last trip we took off-road, we were really aiming to test out the new Rough Country 3.5-inch lift kit, but without the lockers working, we had some issues. So I came back to claim redemption today on the exact same lines that we tried to take last time, but simply couldn't make it up without our lockers. Surprisingly enough, I didn't even need my lockers for this one. although I didn't have to engage my lockers on the other two obstacles, the line I'm taking now, you really do need them. But even with the lockers engaged, it's still kind of difficult to get those 38s over that overhang to get started on the trail. So, needless to say, it took a couple tries to get over this one. Well, the Jeep has definitely changed colors out here. This is better than getting a new paint job. But I am super impressed that the lockers are working. We went up all the things that we got stuck on last time with no lockers or without the lockers working. So I was happy with that. Well, we finally made it out of the trail. As you can see here, all of us actually made it without any crazy battle scars, even the LR3. But the INEOS did great, the stock Jeep did great, all of them did phenomenal. So all in all, the trip was awesome. Super happy that the Z Automotive Z lockers actually fixed the problem. As you can tell, the Rubicon 392 has no issues anymore. But if you guys haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see next. But until then, Godspeed.